guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Jade, and this is my recap for the premiere of Survivor 41. So yeah, before we get on to the video, if you think you're gonna enjoy it, feel free to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. With that, we'll get on to the video. Okay, before we get start talking about the episode, I owe you guys an apology. I'm sorry I'm getting this out the day of the next episode. I'm sorry. I really should get better at doing this, and I hope to be better at doing this in the future and be more prepared and stuff. But yeah, I am getting it out before the next episode airs. Basically, what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna just I didn't take notes and rewatch, because if I do, it's gonna be 2 hours long, and I do not have enough storage for that. So I just have so I'm gonna do what I remember the most from the episode. I'll possibly talk about what they've said in exit interviews, maybe not, and then I'm gonna do the casuals on the bus, and I'll close it out because I gotta keep this under 20 minutes, otherwise my phone's gonna explode on me. Okay, so basically, I think it might become more of a recap in the coming weeks, but I think for the premiere, I'm just gonna give you my thoughts and my favorite moments and stuff. So, just pros and cons and stuff, and then I'll, yeah. So, I definitely have to say that end result, I liked Jeff talking to us. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought I was gonna hate it. I was like, oh, this sucks, I don't like it. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, and yeah, so that was cool. But the thing I didn't like is that they kept showing production, and I know, some shows, reality shows, that wouldn't bug me, but with Survivor, it just, I don't know, and that wasn't my favorite thing, but, it wasn't horrible. I have better things to nitpick about. The marooning, it was a really fun one, because you have the green tribe just zoom, and then you have the blue tribe and they're probably there for 10 minutes, and I'm or 20 minutes, no, not 20, but they're probably there for a while, and honestly, that's probably something I would do, so I can't really blame them that much, but from a viewer's perspective, it was pretty darn funny. And then you've got the yellow tribe just out there looking for their little paddle or big paddle for the whole time, and Jeff, I love Jeff's reaction to this. It was pretty fun. So the marooning, and I liked the little water challenge thingy to get the flint, but I hope they're not gonna, I can't remember what's happening, so I hope they're not gonna do one of those every episode, because I feel like we won't get enough character moments, because you gotta remember that this episode was 2 hours. With a 1 hour episode, I'm afraid we get no character moments if we have this many little challenges in it. So anywho, but I did like it just for this episode, and I think at first I was like, oh yeah, do the puzzle, but looking back at it, it definitely was the smarter choice to carry the water, because it was almost a guarantee that you're gonna get it. And then let me think. So we had that, and I don't remember what came next exactly, but I'm just gonna skip to the challenge. So the challenge, it was kind of I wouldn't say a classic, but it's one we've seen before, and it's one that I've always enjoyed. And was this the Michelle kicking the puzzle over challenge? So someone let me know if it was. If it wasn't, sorry, but it kind of reminded me of it. If it wasn't, I feel like it was. I don't know. But I liked this challenge, and then you have the game within the game. I was very curious before the season started what it was, because I didn't know what was happening. But I thought it was a lot of fun. It made me feel like I was participating, but I'm wondering if it's gonna get harder week by week, or if it's gonna stay about on the same level, because I found it particularly very easy. Now, maybe it wasn't as easy as I found it, but you get multiple tries, and so it ended up being day 1 alliance, and I heard that other people didn't get it as fast, but I got it instantly. I paused the TV, I looked at it, and it was so spoiler alert if you haven't solved the puzzle yet, but if you're gonna do it, you probably have. You have a Sunday emoji, a minus, and a sun, or emoji, but you have like picture or whatever, I don't care. So I was like, okay, Sunday my son day, and then it was like one, I don't really remember what it was for that, but I promise you I'm not lying because I had to have no reason to. I got it right away, and then it was like alliance, and it was like, oh, one was the wand minus the D, and then it was like, yeah. So I got that right away, and I thought it was pretty easy. So maybe it'll get harder in the future. So I hope that, because unless I get to win something, like, I want it to be harder. So, and then, the next, it was like 2 steps. So the next step was like a word scramble, but this one messed me up, and I think other people thought this too. I heard, Liana Boris saying this on the B&B, but it wrote, the scramble was OTEV, and cause I'm sure a lot of Survivor fans watch Big Brother as well, so OTEV means veto. So I was like, OTEV, duh, veto. So I went V-E-T-O, and then it was red, and I was like, whoa. What? And then I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, I don't know what else it could be. I stared at the letters for like 2 more seconds, I was like, oh, vote. So, that's kind of funny, but overall, I think it was pretty easy, but it was, it's like a fun way to feel included in the show. Okay, so yeah, keep going. So after the challenge, or I'm not sure if this was after the challenge or not, it might not have been, but you have the 3, people who get chosen to go on the, like, little thing, and I feel like I secretly would want to go, but then I'd pretend I wouldn't want to go, and I'd hope no one else wanted to go. I was like, please everyone say they don't want to go, and then I'd be like, fine, I guess I'll go, but like, no strategizing without me, guys, you know, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, so they all go on their little sailboats, and then they see each other, and they're like, oh, there's like other dudes here, and they're climbing up their little mountain, like, do. It kind of looked like the mountain they were climbing up in Winners at War, when they're like, it was the Sarah Lucina, Sandra Tony tribe, and it was like a secret scene, and they're like climbing up, I don't know. Anywho, they were like, so they go up this mountain, and then they're all talking about it, because they think it's going to be like a, oh, something for you, or something for your tribe, because that's just like, that's what I would have expected too. And then it's this little prisoner's dilemma type thing. So I think, I'm not completely versed on Prisoner's Dilemma, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it really was Prisoner's Dilemma. That's what I've been hearing people say, and that's kind of why I thought in my head a little bit, but like, I don't know too much about it. But anywho, I guess that's what they're calling it. And then they're like, okay, so you can, it was basically like risk-reward. That's what I'm gonna call it. It was like this risk-reward type situation. It was like, okay, so you can do this and hope that the other people, it was like, I hope you got to know your other people you're with in this episode. And yeah, so 2 guys chose to risk their vote, and 1 guy chose to save it. So it worked out for the guys who risked it, and it didn't for the guy who saved it. And honestly, on day 1, I probably would have risked my vote too. So this is another thing. Let me know what you would have done with your vote. Would you have risked it? I kept saying risked it, like my wrist, but I meant risk. You probably knew that, but I just want to clarify. So would you risk your vote, or would you keep it? And yeah, so that happens, and they all go back to their tribes and get very different reactions. So the one guy, I think green tribe guy, he comes back up to his tribe, and then they're all like, and he kind of telling this kooky story, and he's like, oh yeah, my hair looked good, but theirs looked better, and like this with all the details, and they're all like, I don't believe him. And I'm not even lying. Like, I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, how would have I acted in this situation? Because that's just kind of what I do the whole time I watch the show. And I was like, And before, I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I'd do that. Like, I'd tell a very detailed story, add some funny moments, and then, like, lie at the end. I would have risked it, but said that I saved my vote. And then that's exactly what he did, and he got a really bad response. And I was like, ugh. I guess that wouldn't have worked out for me if I was on that tribe. But then the other two guys come back to their camp, they explain it. They don't add in, like, the funny little, like, goofy moments, but overall they get a much better response. And I don't think it was like just the way they said it. I think it was just the tribe dynamics. So I think it just depends on what tribe you're on. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in. What? Revealed my secret. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. So you have the challenge. So the green tribe and the yellow tribe are going to tribal council, because I don't remember seeing the blue tribe going to tribal council, but I could be completely wrong on this. So I know the green tribe went home, because I know Sarah's on the green tribe, because I knew she had the green dress. So on that tribe, I did, give me a sec. Okay, so with the yellow team, they're the ones who had like the live tribal, and just gonna say it, I still don't like that. I don't think anyone likes it. If you do, I mean, good for you. I guess you're getting what you want. I did like that they captioned it, but I'm still not the biggest fan. But I completely thought Tiffany was going home. Like, I totally thought she was going home. So I guess, and this doesn't happen to me that much. Like, or at least maybe I'm not used to it because I haven't been seeing Survivor in a while. Like, I haven't watched a live season of Survivor in a while, because on Big Brother, I know who's going home every time. Like, even if I don't watch, even if I don't keep up with anything that has to do with feeds remotely, I can just read the edit and it's so plain and simple. But Survivor, like, production blindsided me. Like, I did not think, like, I thought Tiffany was going home, but Eric goes home, and I'm not mad at it, because it's like, what were we really gonna get from this guy anyways? So yeah, and then on the green tribe, Sarah goes home. So yes, she seems like a nice person. I did not think she was gonna go home pre-merge, because like, I was like, why would she go home pre-merge? But she did, and I'm not mad at it. So I think we got a good couple first boots, so it's no one where you're gonna be like, oh man, but like, I don't know, I think those were good first boots. So yeah, that's basically the episode. That was a very brief overview. I'm gonna see how much storage I have to see like how long I can make these, but maybe next week I'll be more in depth, maybe I won't, but yeah. Okay, so here we go, and I changed the name. It's gonna be Casuals on the Bus. This week I only have Lydia again, but maybe I'll get more people next time. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So, roll the clip.
Casuals on the bus.
Okay, we have Lydia again, and she finally watched the episode. Just kidding, not that finally, but it's Friday, and because she missed it on Wednesday. But what did you think?
I loved it. I didn't think the blindsides would be so early.
Okay, what did you think of Jeff like cluing us in on where he was putting the advantage in the beginning of the show?
I didn't really think much of it. But it was, me and my mom, we were like raging because she was right next to it, and she just could not see it.
Yeah.
And we were like, come on, just look a little closer.
So, do you have a favorite tribe yet, or could you not remember?
Honestly, the blue one.
The blue one? Yeah.
I forgot the name. It's like...
Is that the Love You tribe?
Lulu?
Oh.
Lulu.
Yeah, okay. I think there's Luvu, and then there's like...
Something like Yasi.
Yeah. Okay, do you have a favorite, like, person? Player?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you had to rate this episode 1 to 10, what would it be?
A good 9.
A good 9.
9, yeah. Good
9. Okay. What do you think of like did you catch the Revis puzzle that was there during the challenge?
Yeah, I saw that. What is that?
It was First Day Alliance.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was so confused. I'm like, wait, what was that? Because it went by so fast.
Are you excited for next week's episode?
Very excited. We are probably gonna have to watch it on Thursdays though.
Yeah. Okay.
My mom doesn't want to watch the ads. It makes sense. They want a lot of ads.
Wait, how do you feel about oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. It being 26 days now that you've seen, like.
I mean, I am kind of sad about it, but it is gonna be more interesting since everything's gonna be harder and more difficult.
And how do you feel about them not giving them like rice and people having to like give their Flint away if they lose challenges and stuff?
As a viewer, like an audience, I love it because it makes it much harder. But if I was like with them, I regret it. I'd be like,
Right. Okay, so that was Casuals on the Bus. Nothing weird was said as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I'll start live commentating it if something funny happens anytime on Casuals on the Bus. But yeah, that was that segment, and I think this is gonna be it for me. I'm definitely gonna try to take notes and get my mom to recap it with me one of these nights. But this one was just me because I'm very late on this, as you can tell. So if you enjoyed it though, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And I post my Survivor content videos. I'm gonna try to post those on Saturdays, and I try to post my normal videos on Thursdays. It doesn't always happen, but that's why you should turn on your post notifications so you can know what's happening and when. Yeah, so that'll be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye!